Oscar winner Mira Sorvino is starring in a hilarious new comedy. It's called Most Guys Are Losers. She plays Amy Burzins. In this scene, Amy's husband learns that their daughter is bringing her boyfriend home from college for the holiday. Uh-oh. Take a look.
She's bringing the guy home?
So it's officially serious then.
How long have they been dating? How long have they been dating?
Ask her.
Are they sleeping in here together?
What were you and I doing when we were their age?
Yeah, when we were their age at your parents' house, I slept on the couch.
And did that succeed in keeping us apart?
Ooh, Mira Sorvino joins us first on CBS Mornings. Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us. Now, Most Guys Are Losers. It's based on a dating advice book that a dad wrote.
It's a real book.
Okay,
yes,
it's a real book.
By the same name, Most Guys Are Losers. And it was written by a gentleman who owned a series of bars and had the opportunity to watch guys in action making moves on unsuspecting young girls. And he categorizes them. And he wrote it for his daughter to give her like a handbook of how to avoid the pitfalls of some guy who was Mr. Wrong.
Is that what drew you to the role?
Well, it's a very charming story. It's quite funny, and my character has a lot of feistiness to her. She's like a mama bear who really loves all her kids, but she's also got her own spark still, I think. She's a fun person.
But you also check him, you also check your husband when you think he's out of line. I looked at your character, Mira. You seem to be the glue that sort of held the family together because it gives you a lot of laughs, but there's also some serious scenes about Most Guys Are Losers. Let's just start with that title for a second. Everyone, I like the title.
Do you?
I do.
Sorry.
I don't think it's true, but I do
Okay,
I think the title is catchy. I think the title is very
Think of
catchy.
it from a father's perspective, or a parent's perspective.
Well, I have a young daughter.
You are one of
I have
those
a young
most
daughter
guys.
who's 12, so I get it.
Okay, so if you're like looking at a group of guys, would you think that most of them would be good enough for her?
See, that's tough. I would say most guys are losers,
question.
but there are some good men out there.
Yes.
I would add
well,
that
that's
at
the
end.
point of the story, and that's the Andy Buckley, who is so wonderful in the role as the dad, can't see the good guy for who he is because he's so primed to judge everybody and block his daughter from ending up with the wrong guy.
Yeah, and there's scenes, because her dad is in it, Paul Sorvino. We saw him in a couple of scenes. Is it tough or difficult working with your dad? And he also plays her dad in the movie.
Yeah.
And at one point he gives a toast. Is it tough or is it fun working with him?
Oh, always fun.
Always fun.
Yeah. No, it was lovely.
And you mentioned your character is somewhat of a mama bear with a little bit of feistiness. You're also a mom, mother of 4.
Yes.
So what advice do you give?
Mira.
Yeah,
4.
You
What's
look
the age
great.
range from what to what? I'm curious.
My eldest daughter is 17 and a half. She just graduated from high school. I've got a 16-year-old boy, like super baseball player.
Yeah.
13-year-old, just turned 13-year-old boy, also baseball player, and my 10-year-old sweetie, Lucia.
Go.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, as 2 moms, what is your advice to your kids, 18 and 16, soon to be 18, your daughter and 16-year-old? And I also want to know, what was your advice to your kids when they were younger?
My advice was do not have sex in high school. Wait till you're in college and you're in love. Now, that was my sex talk. And Kirby goes, I don't remember having a sex talk. The sex talk was don't have sex. Maybe that's not really effective. I don't
what about
know.
you?
What is your dating advice?
I mean, I think to find people that treat them well and not to accept any pressure, in that, physical realm.
Right.
They can wait as long as, waiting is better. And, but just to be with people that treat them well. And someone once told me when I was young and dating, if it's not right, it's wrong.
Yeah.
And if you're not happy more than 75% or 80% of the time, if you're not happy that much of the time, it's the wrong relationship. You guys shouldn't be fighting
it's wrong.
in a dating relationship. I mean, long-term relationships, real life problems can arise. But when you're there, both of you kind of optionally, it should mostly be happy.
Than don't have sex in high school.
Well, that's a good one, too. I like that.
I actually do think that's a good one. I meant that, too.
I agree.
Romy and Michele, are you game for it? It's 25 years.
Uh-oh.
Are you
Sequel?
game for
What's going on?
Sequel?
I can't say anything, but we are closer now than we've ever been to that being a reality.
We'll take
the wheels are starting to move, and
we'll take
I
that.
am so excited.
Mira Sorvino, thank you so much.